The priority sector mechanic was changed in patch 0.8.7, where it was given a manual component, so that the player could have more of a manual interaction between themselves and the planes, although it is kept to a very limited and simplistic interaction. There's an instantaneous damage component, which is 3.5% of current health when dealt from cruisers, battleships, and carriers, and 5% of current health when dealt from a destroyer. Also, there's a ramping damage component, which increases the strength of the AA on the port or the starboard side, which is reinforced, lasting for the duration of an action time, and then once the action time is expired, basically reloading over the course of the preparation time. Destroyers and cruisers have a 10-second action and preparation time. Battleships have a 15-second action and preparation time, and carriers have a 15-second action time with only a 5-second preparation time, although the player does not often inhabit the carrier to be able to activate priority sector in the first place. To give an example of what this instantaneous damage can look like, a Midway's bomb squadron has 12 planes in it, totaling 31,608 health. If a destroyer shoots as soon as those planes enter into any part of its anti-air range, as long as it activates the correct side, either port or starboard, where the planes are in, it'll deal the instantaneous damage, in this case dealing 1,580 damage. If a cruiser, a battleship, or a carrier were to do the same, it would deal a reduced amount of 1,106. Then the damage increase would start to apply. This applies up to 35% in destroyers, battleships, and carriers, and 50% in cruisers. As it'll slowly build up, the damage output will ramp up to this number, mostly by way of a haste buff, by simply dealing the damage in faster and faster ticks, until it expires and goes into the preparation phase, and both sides return to 100% damage.